Functional Flex Team FFLEX, giving you guys a donut diet update. So I've been doing the donut diet now for 15 days. Today is day 15, where I'm eating a donut every single day, and the goal here is fat loss, weight loss. Trying to prove the point that if you get shit in line, you get the right macros, you get the right nutrients, you monitor your calories, and you train, you can eat whatever types of foods and fit them into your diet and still get the best results of your life. Debatably, I'm going to say you're going to get better results from doing diets where you have variances in food. You're allowed to have the cheat foods, quote unquote, as you need, basically, instead of doing this kind of crazy strict type bro diets where it's going to be chicken and asparagus and tilapia and brown rice and fucking whatever on repeat 6-7 times a day. That type of diet, you guys, short-term results, okay? It's never long-term because nobody can maintain that in the real world. Eventually, you are going to eat a donut. And if you don't eat a donut, you're probably going to go out for drinks. And if you don't go out for drinks, you might have a slice of pizza. Life will happen, and it's much better to know how to take control of your nutrition, how to fit things into your actual diet, into your actual goals and your results, versus just exiling them and then ending up going on a binger like we see so many people do after they do these fad diets or these super strict contest preps. The amount of people that rebound after those types of diets is in a very high percentile. I think it's like in the 80s, 80% of people will actually rebound and gain more weight than prior to starting their contest prep or starting their fat loss diet or starting their weight loss diet. And it's due to the fact that they don't understand the basics. They don't learn the nutrition. They don't get things down. They don't know how to easily balance these foods into everyday life. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about how I've been doing this, how it's been going, what's the purpose, and what I'm really trying to bring the point across, okay? So the donut diet, doing one donut per day. Every single day, I'm eating donuts and I'm losing weight. I'm doing fat loss diet. I'm trying to lean down, okay? So I started this around 220 when I started this, okay? Somewhere in there, 220, 223, depending on the day. We all know about the scales and their bullshit, okay? So the starting weight I put was 220. Right now I'm about 210, okay? On any day when I'm stepping on the scale, it's 210. It's going to hover up and down, though, depending on when I weigh in, etc. I actually did this the other day just for fun, did a few weigh-ins throughout the day, and I was fluctuating up to 213, back down to 209, etc. So I always talk about how bullshit the scale is. That's proof right there. But the point is, I'm about 10 pounds or so down in 15 days, eating a donut every single day. Let me say that again for all you bro diets out there that say it's impossible, the sugars, the fats, whatever. 15 days, 10 pounds down. 15 days, 10 pounds down, eating a donut every fucking day. So how am I doing this, you guys? How am I actually losing weight, losing fat, keeping the gains while still eating a donut every single day? It's called balance. It's called consistency. It's called monitoring my macros and monitoring my nutrition. People get in their head that your body can tell the difference between carbs from, let's say, a piece of fruit or a vegetable versus carbs from like a donut or a piece of bread or something like that. Your brain does not know the fucking difference. You do as a person as you visually look at it, and the shit you've been told by all the fad diets and all the bro scientists says that that shit is bad and you can't have it. But when we ingest actual carbohydrates, you guys, it doesn't matter what form they come in, they do the same thing. If the other nutrients are on point, it's going to do the same thing. You got to equate to the same goals every day, it's going to do the same thing. Could you eat donuts all day, every day and still get results? The answer would be yes. But is that a smart decision? No, because you're not going to be able to have that many different things to eat. And you're not going to get a lot of diversity in your nutrients, etc. But you could absolutely still get results. If you haven't heard of the Twinkie diet, look it up. Some dude did it where he lost tons and tons of weight. He improved all of his health markers, and he only ate Twinkies, straight up only Twinkies. But what he did do was monitor his calorie intake. And that's what I'm doing this diet to prove. Everybody has these kind of healthy eating disorders where they do some type of prep or they do some type of fad diet, and they get stuck in the habit of thinking that all the other food in the world besides their vegetables and their chicken and their brown rice is bad for you, and it's going to lead to you getting fat, and then you can't eat it, and then you're stressed out, you're not going to social events, you're not having meals with your family at holiday gatherings and things because you're afraid that you're going to gain weight. You're going to lose your results, you're going to lose your gains, you're going to have all types of bad side effects from eating normal foods. And that's what happens. So what I'm doing this diet for is to prove to you that yes, you can do it. Do I expect people to eat a donut every day? No, I don't. Am I going to continue to eat a donut every day after I prove this and hit my goal? No, I'm probably not. But the point is, I can. I can do it. And I could do this with anything else. I could do this with a piece of pizza, or a fucking breakfast burrito, or a cupcake, a fucking muffin, a piece of bread, a bagel. It doesn't matter. I can take any of your junk foods, your quote-unquote unhealthy foods, put them into my diet and still get results. And I'm doing this literally every single day. I'm eating these things. And that just blows people's minds. I know. Everybody on Instagram, everybody on Facebook is saying I'm faking it. They want me to take videos of me eating it, which I did do. I've been eating it, you guys. I'm being straight up. I'm being honest with you. I got nothing to lie about. This shit is basic science. The difference between what I know and what all you out there that are haters and skeptical and cynical about is that you don't know basic science. You don't know real science. You don't know that the body does not tell the difference between protein to protein source. It does not tell the difference from fat to fat source. It does not tell the difference from carbs to carbs. There's no little fairy sitting in your stomach saying, oh shit, this carb, it came from a donut, so we're gonna make you fatter, but this carb, this came from brown rice, so that's made for burning fat. There's no magical fairy in your fucking stomach, you guys. The shit you've been told, the shit that's been marketed to you, the stuff that's been pushed on you to sell supplements, to sell training plans, and to sell all this garbage that makes you a repeat customer, by the way, because it never lasts. That's what you've been told, that's what you believe, that's what you create as your normal in your head. Is it true? Fuck no. Here's how you do it, you guys. You can get anything in your diet through flexible dieting. Flexible dieting means that you're going to figure out the macronutrients you need, the types of calories you need, and then you can fit foods into your diet that are junk foods, or quote-unquote unclean foods, quote-unquote unhealthy foods. You can fit them into your diet as you need. And guess why I think this is so much better? Is because in the long term, whatever you stay consistent with the longest is going to produce results the longest. If you learn how to eat and learn how to balance it, learn how to be flexible, there's donuts at work, learn how to fucking have one and not have a fit about it. Not feel like you've beaten yourself up for a week about it. Not feel like you're getting fatter or losing results about it. You're actually going to be able to be consistent if you learn the basics of nutrition, you learn how to get everyday foods into your diet, and then you become unstoppable. You get lifelong results because you actually learned nutrition, not just followed some fad diet or some bro science coach plan. That's why I'm doing this. I'm here to prove to you guys that this works. I'm fucking 10 pounds down in 15 days. You wouldn't see that shit happen on most of the bro diets that people push. On most of the diets in the little fucking fitness magazines. On most of the diets in anything. You're not going to see that type of stuff happen. And why it's happening is because I'm making it happen through the way that I'm tracking my macros and I'm monitoring my calories and my progress and all that shit to make sure that it is on point. That's what you guys need to do. That's the direction you need to head. I call it the 80-20, okay? So 80% of your diet, keep it the way it should be. Basic stuff we know is good that's going to give you the macros and the micros, because micronutrients do matter. The micronutrients are different than the macros. The macros are your proteins, carbs, your fats, and your fibers. The micros are going to be your vitamins, your minerals, antioxidants, all those things. We still need to get those in our diet. And obviously something like a donut does not have them. But can I still get 80% of my day with good stuff that I know is benefiting all these different things and all these different areas of my body and then throw the donut on top? Abso-fucking-lutely, I can do it, and so can you. And that is the trick to your nutrition, your progress, where you want to go, your long-term results. So you guys, you need to open your mind. You need to actually do some research. I encourage you to do that. If you're watching this video now and you got this far, do not just listen to Coach Rye yell at you and bitch in your face about all this stuff. Go do the real research. Look this shit up, Google it, figure it out, and you will understand that all the science, all the new stuff shows the fact that there is zero difference between where the macros come from. There are no bad foods. They're just bad amounts. You can get just as fat eating fucking donuts as you can eating too much brown rice. It's about quantity, and it's about maintaining control of your calories and your macros, and if you stay on top of your shit, you're gonna get the results you want. Coach Rye is out.